And our final talk of the evening is entitled Bolognese, You're Doing It Wrong. Let's have a big round of applause for David Zuidema.
Who's hungry?
Yeah!
Oh. You don't taste that. So today we get to talk about food. But first, confession time. You are all guilty of making this. You know what I'm talking about. Ground beef, dumpling, prego, slot over steak. It's okay. It's okay. I've done it too. But this has nothing to do with Italy. You won't find it there. But if you go to Italy, to the town of Bologna, everyone has their family recipe for ragu alla bolognese. And I'm going to show you a very traditional way to make this amazing beef sauce. It's so easy. So this weekend, throw away the jar. And what's going to go on this? So it's going to be an adventure. I'm not going to give you exact cooking times and measurements. We're going to just eyeball it. And we're going to cook with our eyes and our ears and our taste buds. And everything that you need are things that you should have in a well-stocked pantry anyways. Carrot, celery, onion, garlic, ground beef, tomato paste, milk, and white wine. So get all your ingredients out before you start. Arrange your mise en place, French for everything in its place. And mise en place is the chef's philosophy that you should have everything prepped in front of you before you start cooking. No mad dashes back to the grocery store. Now, the bulk of your prep will go into the vegetables, and for ideal texture, you want to cut your vegetables into 3mm cubes. The French call this cut bouilloire. Now, if your knife skills aren't that great, or you're not this ambitious, you can pulse your vegetables in a food processor, or if you don't have a food processor, you can grab a box grater and just grate your veggies on the fine side. For garlic, I like big chunks of garlic in my food, so I'll just take a few cloves and smash them with the flat side of my chef's knife. And if you're cooking with powdered or granulated garlic, you are missing out on a whole world of awesomeness. Next, select a cooking vessel with a broad base. I like enameled cast iron, like a Dutch oven, but a large stainless steel skillet or frying pan will do nicely. Something with a lid will come in really handy later. To saute, preheat your pan on medium heat until it sizzles when you put water into it. Then add just enough olive oil to cover the bottom of the pan, and then preheat your oil until it gets subtle little wavy lines in it. Then add your carrot, celery, onion, and fresh garlic. Season with salt and fresh ground pepper. We season a little bit as we go along, so we don't have to make big adjustments at the end. Then saute your vegetables until they are softened, about when the onion turns translucent. That's a good guess. Then reserve your veggies to the side and start cooking your meat. Season with salt and fresh ground pepper. You might be tempted to buy a ground sirloin because it's healthier. Don't. This is a mistake. Sirloin is tender. It needs to be cooked quickly over high heat where it dries out. Chuck is best for long, slow cooking so all that fat and connective tissue can render down into that wonderful place. So buy the ground chuck and just drain off the extra fat that bothers you. Then add your veggies back in, stir in a little bit of tomato paste, a little bit of milk, and a little bit of white wine. Now, I love this tip that comes from Julia Childs. Extra dry vermouth is a wonderful flavor-neutral white wine. It lasts a really long time. I have a bottle that just lives in my refrigerator. So I have to open up a whole bottle of wine every time I need a little bit for cooking. Now, the secret to a great bolognese is time. Slap on the lid, crank that heat down to low, and simmer this bad boy for 6 to 8 hours. If you have a crock pot gathering dust somewhere, bust it out. Your patience will be rewarded. Now, in Bologna, 2 ways to serve bolognese, and neither of them include spaghetti, so forget that. Either use it to make an awesome lasagna, or toss it with a wide, fresh pasta like tagliatelle. Now, if you want to use dried pasta, which is a reasonable substitution, pick a tube for all those chunks to get stuck inside of, like a penne or a rigatoni. And now you've done all of this hard work, let's sauce your pasta the right way. Toss your sauce with the pasta little bit of extra virgin olive oil gives it that lovely shine, and then great fresh Parmesan cheese on top. You will have a phenomenal, authentic dish.